Hi everyone, it's Isabel, one of the co-founders of Think Through Your Life, and if you didn't already know, this week is National Suicide Awareness Week, and so we've been posting videos all week with different topics, so if you haven't seen Elizabeth and Taylor's yet, go back on our channel, watch them, they're really great and really informational, and so I wanted to end the week with just a little more facts and helpful advice for if you're dealing with topics or problems including suicide or depression or anything. So first I wanted to start off with some warning signs to look for if you think yourself or someone you know is going through like suicide or depression, stuff like that. So the first thing to look for is talking about killing themselves or hurting themselves. A lot of people think this, like, take this lighter than I think they should. Because I know a lot of people like joke about it and like say it often like as a joke and not serious, but if you think someone is serious about this, you need to straight up ask them, like, are you actually thinking of hurting yourself? Because if they are, then you can help them or need to get them help. And another thing to look for is withdrawing from things that they like to do. So like if your friend really likes to run and she stops running, or if they're really into sports and drama and they slowly stop doing that and just like don't do that anymore, that's a big sign of depression or like thinking of hurting themselves or stuff like that. And also isolating themselves, this relates to the other one. And so if they like hang out with friends a lot and family and they just like stop doing that and like spend a lot of time alone, not that that's a bad thing, but to a certain extent it can be bad and show there are signs of depression and suicide. And if you see any of these warning signs in someone, it's the best thing to do is to ask them, are you thinking of hurting yourselves? And if they say yes, then there's 3 simple steps. So the first is questions. You already did that. So if you question them and say, are you thinking of hurting yourself? And they say yes, then the next thing to do is to persuade them to get help, because that's the best way to help them and the best way they can get better the fastest. And so just if you're doing this, just make sure to let them know that like you care for them and you're going to help them through this whole process and you'll be there for them, and just keep reassuring them that you're going to be there and you love them and you care for them and you're doing this because you care for them. And the last step is to refer, and so that's to refer them to a place to get help. And so some of the places you can refer them to is first talk to like an adult you trust or a parent or a teacher, someone like that, that can help them get help in the area. But another thing you can do is call the Lifeline, which is 1-800-273-8255. And there they can help you with anything you need, and if you have questions or your friend has questions or any concerns or anything, they're there to talk and help you, and they can refer you to other resources. And then also there are 2 organizations that are so great that we work with a lot, are NAMI, the National Alliance for Mental Illness, and Mental Health America. And so you can go on their websites and they have a bunch of information on just what to do and how to get help and a lot of stuff like that. And so if you're in this situation, I encourage you to, just take a step back and take it slow and just know like things are gonna get better. And if you're helping a friend get through this, just know that they're gonna get better, and just that life in general gets better. I mean, I know like it can really stink and like bad things happen, and sometimes a lot of bad things happen all at once and it's super overwhelming. And I know like saying, oh, things will get better, like is sometimes people are like, well, like things don't get better, but they truly do, and like it just takes time and they're not going to get better overnight. It's going to take time and effort, but things aren't going to get better if you don't try. And so really just to do that and just to spread more positivity, and I know that's hard because being happy all the time isn't easy, and that doesn't mean you have to be happy all the time, but just to be positive about life. And if something bad happens, just look, oh, like this will help me down the road, or like what are the good things I can take out of this, and just to like simply like smile more and be nice to people, because you honestly never know what someone is going through. And mental illness is like an illness, like it's like being sick with the flu or with mono or something. It's just not, you can't tell as much on the surface, And so just treating everyone with kindness and everyone with like positivity just can help in the long run and just really will make the world a better place. So I really encourage everyone just to look at life more positively, same, more with just a more positive outlook, and just be more loving to people and show people you care for them, because that will really help everyone in the long run. So thank you for watching this video. And if you have any questions or need any help or need someone to talk to, you can always tweet one of us or DM us on Twitter. Our Twitter will be in the down bar, and we're always like willing to talk or help anyone. And so you can also follow all our social media. We have all our updates on our events coming up, or ways you can get involved or help us or stuff like that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.